and welcome to season 2 of Danger Things.
Yes! Oh, boy, we're back!
Danger Things?
Yeah, we are.
I didn't know we were recording this today.
Yeah, we are.
What?
I thought we were just getting together for a chat around the mics.
a recorded chat.
Yeah, just I was just for me.
I mean, I suppose that's what this is, really.
Just to listen to later on. I guess it is. Yeah,
that is like so much anxiety about our actual friendships hanging out there. So what we do is chat around mics now. Imagine if that's how we socialise. Right. Oh my god, we're back in the 80s, Ross. I'm so excited.
I'm your GM on this dangerous journey, and joining me as ever for teenagers, playing teenagers this time, is you guys. Hi.
I thought you were going to introduce us.
Let's go around the circle and introduce yourselves. Come on.
What? Which way were we going around, teacher?
Whichever way.
Hey, GM us, man. Fucking throw it.
Wow, this is freeform. You're playing fast start, isn't it?
There's no script in this one.
I hate you now.
Yeah,
I'm a teenager.
I'm Bertrand Leuston, and I'm 60 years old. I've been playing a child on a bike for the last 20 years.
Oh my god! It's in the old style.
Child on biped.
They can't ride that. They're on there for 40 seconds max. Off they go down the road. Child on bike.
Child on bike.
Back before tyres.
We're not going to play.
It's a very bumpy ride.
Kids on the bus, like
where everyone sits at the back.
Yeah, we just sit at the back of the
Throw
bus.
biscuits
And,
at
yeah,
people.
exactly. Yeah, sniff sherbet.
We might do a prequel to these seasons and do Kids on Penny Farthings.
Nice.
Yeah.
Quite cool, actually. Yeah.
That would
You
be
could even
cool.
let Muppet Babies be like kids in prams.
Penny farthings. So it'd have to be like our ancestors from the old world,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
from
yeah,
England
exactly.
and stuff.
Yeah.
That's a fucking hell of a prequel. That's really pre.
I don't know, man. It's fucking Sasquatch. They were probably riding penny farthings in the 70s here.
True.
Also, I like the idea of sort of like, the early settlers going across the prairies on penny farthings, just like off-road penny farthings.
This is where we'll settle.
Eyeballs! How do you get off a penny farthing?
You fall off it.
You fall off it. Is that how it's done?
No one ever once you get on, that's it. You're just there.
That's how you live then.
Usually by the time you've got on it and ridden a certain way, either tuberculosis or syphilis.
Did
I've got consumption.
They come equipped as standard, just sort of like
To the left of me is Dan Thompson.
It was acceptable in the 80s. A lot of things were acceptable in the 80s that aren't now. That's why I purrs Colin. I wouldn't do any jokes like this. So, okay.
Well, it doesn't have to be.
We'll
It could be. For instance, I don't think any of us wear helmets, do we? As in this, do we wear helmets? Anyone wear a helmet? No. Every child wears a helmet now.
helmets.
Yeah.
Helmets.
I mean, they don't all wear helmets.
I think I've
seen the youths of today.
I think it's less of an American thing.
I guess. Yeah. If their parents are still watching them, then they wear their helmets.
Yeah.
Helmets look quite cool these days, though, don't they? They've made them look cool.
Not really. I look terrible. I literally can't.
Well, you.
I look terrible. Just generally, in general, I look awful. Yeah.
Who else have we got, Ross?
Next to Dan Thompson
really
is Scott Wilson Besgrove.
Hello.
Yep.
They already know this. They know who we are.
Great, Ross.
Have you actually written any material? Is this you just sort of like shedding water?
Riding the clock.
Just filling out.
Oh, what about that sport, eh? Oh, God.
Is it an hour yet, Cole? Please.
Help me out, Cole.
All right, Colin Hubbard, drum, bow skill.
Fuck it. So I don't
James.
I told you my name's Bertrand something or other.
I'd like to have a choice behind it.
No, there's no choice.
We're all here.
No choice.
We're all ready to play Kids on Bikes Season 2. And second edition.
Who are you?
My name's Ross.
Hey, Ross. Hey, Ross.
Hi, Ross.
Hello, everyone.
How are you feeling about this season 2?
Very excited. I'm excited. I've been furiously tapping away on my phone for the last week, just writing on my notes.
I guess the last 5 minutes. Just oh, yeah, shit.
Oh, yeah. We've got some good things in store for you guys. So just before we get into it, in case you didn't know, we are playing Kids on Bikes second edition. Now, if you never heard of it, go and read it. It's great. It's a great system. It uses 6 stats. They are charm, brawn, flight, grit, fight, and brains. Now, you assign a dice to each of those stats, ranging from a d20 all the way down to a d4. d20 being amazing, and d4 being rubbish. And you get certain bonuses of being a kid, teen, and adult. I set the difficulty before you roll. I tell you it. You go, actually, I'm not going to do it. And then you roll that attributing stat dice. If you get over or match it, then you succeed. If you don't and you fail, you get an adversity tokens, which are these little pogs. And now I'm going to hand you all your pogs now.
We haven't failed a roll yet, though.
Do we start with
3.
some, do we?
You get 3 to start.
3 to start with
in your
I see.
adventure.
Oh, yeah, the biker mice from Mars.
I did order some new adversity tokens, but they didn't arrive, so they will be here in the next record.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It's been a year, and I'm still this excited to get pogs. It's just like an innate thing.
Dan, it's been a lot more than a year since
Who else
pogs were a thing.
need some?
Okay, I need some because I've been handing them out.
There you go.
I've got.
I thought I got
a
more.
biker mouse from Mars.
That's the. Yeah, what did everyone get?
I think it was Vinny. The white mouse with like the metal face.
I just got a Portuguese
This isn't
token
biker
from
mice.
Snickers.
That's the biker mice.
Why have I? What,
That's the slammer one though. You have to slam
with
them
the
down.
slammer? With
Yeah,
the slammer.
the Sasquatch slammer one.
Fap written.
Did you never-
Fap? Something like that.
Don't touch that one, for God's sake.
Yeah, that's a different vibe, man. That's a different vibe.
FPF.
James, have you never played Pogs? How do you not?
This is not a pog.
No,
this is a heavy
It is.
plastic token from
That's
Snickers
key.
from Portugal.
No,
Yeah,
that
you
is
need that.
key.
written on it.
That is key to playing Pogs. That you need that to play Pogs, otherwise you can't play Pogs.
I
Yeah.
think we might be
Yeah.
slightly too old to have played Pogs.
I'm
Yeah.
so
Just
old.
missed it.
Did you
Yeah.
not play either?
No.
What?
Didn't.
I've got
No.
Twinny Pie,
Yeah.
and I've got. Oh wow, he's pretty bad looking.
You get thrown off the riverboat if you turn up with a secret fat pog. If you've got one of those, if you've got a secret slammer up your sleeve, that's how you cheat at it. If they catch you with it, they throw you out of the game.
Secret fat pog.
All right, put your fat pogs down.
Fat pogs.
Fat pogs. Yes.
Fat pog Fridays.
Are we in time to do?
Oh,
the time
yeah,
out?
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Time went
Too
differently in the
late.
80s.
We're 10 minutes behind, man. We're 10 minutes behind.
Now, rather than me explain to you what's different in season 2, in the second edition, and what's changed is I thought, we just learn as we go, and I'll tell you any differences. The thing I want you guys to remember is your strengths. Now, on your character sheet, you have strength. You've picked them for your character, and each of them has a special ability. Now, if you have the rule book to hand, Jesus Christ. Scott just sneezed and then fell off his fucking chair.
Turns out Scott's allergic to the 80s.
Scott is having a morning, man. Scott is having a morning.
Failed everything then. I tried to keep it discreet. It was the loudest sneeze I've ever done, and then I fucking fell off my chair like an idiot.
Sorry. A key thing is learning what your special abilities do for your strengths.
Okay.
That you can use in-game to help a roll or to overcome certain fears. Now, fears that you've put down on your sheet will also affect your rolls. I will decide how much you take. You may take a minus, or you may take something else as well. Cool. So now we've now to catch up the listeners on what your characters have been doing in the gap between season 1 and season 2. You will all have written a letter to a pen pal in game. For whatever reason, you haven't spoken to them much, and you want to tell them what's happened in the last few years. Now, the season 1 was set in 1985, and this season is set in 1989. So we're going to be catching up your pen pals in those last few years. And for the listeners, we're going to start with Dan.
Oh. You want to know who it's written to, or do you want to go straight?
Yeah,
into
you
it?
can
How you
say
wanna-
who it's written
So
to.
this is being opened. This is written to Robbie, Maggie's brother, who is over in the University of Wyoming in Laramie, studying his PhD, studying to be a doctor. Dear Robbie, Mom said I should write you another letter since you weren't able to come home for Christmas this year. I get it. It must be a lot of work with the new graduate program. I can't believe that my big brother's going to be a doctor. Or that you could be a doctor of farming. Christmas was okay. Dad took me to Yellowstone for a week and we stayed in a cabin and I learned to chop wood. Mom helped me organize the Donna's Christmas Carol concert at church. It wasn't like Christmas used to be when we were all together. I don't blame you for not wanting to come home. Mom and Dad keep finding reasons to fight when he picks me up at weekends. I know it's about me. Everything changed that summer in '85. I know that they blame each other for what happens. The way that my grades slipped and Deke got hurt by that bear and we stole a car and broke into the sock museum and the vet nearly died and Michael Donner tried to shoot me and I stopped smiling. I still hang out with the guys, though I spend more time with Mickie. She goes by Mitch now. I registered us as an official society at school so that we can book out rooms to hang out in, but we mostly just spend time arguing over what to call the society. Things have been pretty bad in the last few years, but I feel like things are going to become better because I've finally fallen in love with politics. My campaign to become the first 11th grader to be elected to the presidency of the student council is well underway, despite Otis not helping as much as he should. Backing Mom's campaign to raise the legal drinking age in Sasquatch to 21 has hurt my numbers with the cool kid demo, but I think my pizza pockets policy has won over enough of the gross kids to keep me in the hunt. I still haven't found a way to appeal to the 98% of students who think school elections are dumb and don't want to vote. But as Eleanor Roosevelt once said, nothing has ever been achieved by a person who says it can't be done. Thanks for the Sony Discman. It sounds great. I wish you could record to CDs, but I guess NASA probably needs to keep that technology for themselves. I made you a mixtape of some of my favorite songs. I hope you like it. Come home soon. We miss you. Maggie.
Very nice.
Lovely.
Next, Scott or
Scott or
Casual hangs the head that wears the crown, Eros.
Scott or whoever.
Are you looking at my character name?
Benny Frasco.
That's okay. I thought you'd forgotten James's name. I thought you were like Scott or I want to say John.
God. This is going
guy.
so well.
I've missed this so much.
Benny Frasco, it's your turn.
All right. Dear Griff the Griffin Rooks, I wrote you, but you're too busy playing ball, and I sent 2 letters back in autumn. You must not have got them. There was definitely a problem with our post office here in Sasquatch. Anyways, screw it. What's been up, man? How's your ball game lately? If I ever have a daughter, I'ma name her Griff. I know you probably hear this every day, but I'm your biggest fan. Even way out here, away from the East Coast, I don't give a damn. My dad's been away from home again. I got a job! I think he's back to working with well, we both got new jobs. Not sure about seeing my old pals anymore. They don't come around no more. Griff, what did you do when you didn't want to play ball no more? Did you ever get nightmares about being underwater? Ha ha. Congratulations again on your daughter. Write me back. Just a chat. Good luck with the international. Your biggest fan. This is Benny Frasco, Sasquatch Yeti sophomore champion.
Very nice. Randy Garcia.
This is to Miriam, who is a foreign exchange student from the town of Sasquatch, just outside of Paris.
Wait, what?
Sasquatch.
Sasquatch is twinned with Sasquatch.
Yeah, Sasquatch in just outside Paris in France.
Okay.
So that's there we go. Dear Miriam, how are you? How's France? I'm good. Just living my life and pretending to give a shit about school until I can finally leave this place. Can't believe I'll be graduating soon. My high school diploma. What an achievement. I'm being sarcastic. My stupid dad wants me to get a job at his lame office where he works. Sounds like the worst place to be in the world. Like, I don't really know what I want to do with my life, but I can tell you I don't want to work in an office wearing a gray suit and a stupid tie surrounded by a-holes. I haven't been doing much lately. There's a new mall in town where we all hang out now. It still sucks, but I guess it's kind of cool. There's an ice cream place where they do these sundaes, and the people who work there, if you order one, they have to put sparkles in the ice cream and light it at the table and say, Sunday, 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 fun day, while clapping. We always go in and order one if we have the money and laugh at the stupid workers having to do it. It's so stupid but funny. At least we have a place to hang out now other than the woods. I haven't told you about this, but it's built on an area where some really weird things happened a few years back before you came to visit the town. I don't know if it was a good idea to build on there, as it's kind of crazy what happened. I still don't really believe what went down, so I don't know, but it feels like something just isn't right about it. I haven't told anyone this, but it's sometimes wake up in the middle of the night thinking about it. I'll tell you about it another time in another letter, as I've got to go soon, or maybe one day when I see you again. I've been working on my French, but I just can't seem to get hold of it. As much as I try, it just doesn't stick in my brain. I remember your English is pretty good, so hopefully you won't mind too much. C'est la vie, huh? There you go. At least it's a little bit of French. What sort of music are you listening to? I really like rap music. I play it loud and it really annoys my dad, which I love. You should see him get all annoyed when I start it up. I've been listening to the Beastie Boys, De La Soul. Yeah. I spend all the money I get on pocket money on tapes, unless it's Sunday Fun Day. Do you have any French rappers? I'd like to hear some someday. Anyways, send me a letter soon. It'd be so great to hear from you. I think about that time before you had to go back to France a lot. That night where we just laid there in the dark, and I kept trying to leave as my dad would kill me if I got home too late, and you just kept saying 5 more minutes. I just want to say that was the best. Take care out there. Randy. Guess.
Nice.
Lovely.
Mitch Stableman.
So this is a letter to Russ ASM. Hi, Russ. But Russ, I'm writing it to you as if you are a Canadian kid that Mitch met on a camping holiday with their dad.
Are we just saying it like that? I was trying to be discreet about mine. I thought it was like a subtle thing.
No.
I didn't realise we were just gonna.
I don't do any insulting.
Okay.
It's a strong Canadian name, is ASM.
Yeah.
I'm just going to call him Russ.
Wait, Dan, was yours written to a Dangerling?
No.
They're not all written to Dangerling.
I just want to make sure mine's not written to a Dangerling.
Yeah. If you know a Robbie or a Miriam and you think they'd be able to listen to a
I was trying to
exactly,
give Russ a shout because
nice, I like that.
They delivered my shit that time.
Yeah.
This is nice. All right, so here we go. Hey, Russ. How's it going, you crazy Canuck? What's the weather like in Canada, eh? You see what I did there? Yeah, I'm a jerk. So what? You love it, bitch. I wish I could.
Shoots the letter with the gun, drives over it with the car.
By the way, look behind you.
Is this like spotted with bourbon?
Hey,
Been sorry.
I'm mid-layer here, motherfuckers. Wish I could keep the tone jovial. Fuck's sake, you assholes.
That's not a nice thing to write in a letter.
No, it's not. Wish I could keep the tone jovial. Just gotta get more stuff off my chest, as usual. I'm sorry. I can't really talk to anyone here. You know, they all know my family, plus I almost killed a bunch of them. Well, endangered anyways. Like, you know, when I stop and think about it, I must have had like a death wish or something. I just didn't care. And then my dad finally shows up, sobers up. Now I care too much. I just can't find the balance, man. You know what I mean? Anyways, Dad took another turn for the worse. Finally sent him home, so he's not even a desk jockey anymore. He's back in the house, like all the time. You know, which I would have loved 2 years ago, but now I'm just watching him die. I'm picking up the pieces. It's like it's come full circle. I'm back to hating being at home, so I'm at the gym like every day. Feels more like home than home sometimes. What's happening with your mom and dad? They still pretending everything's hunky-dory? Why do parents think we're idiots? I really hope you visit again sometime. I doubt I'll ever get back to the campsite. That was a me and dad thing. And, well, you know where I am. Stay frosty, you lumberjacket. Mickie.
Nice.
You can call me Mitch if you want. I think I prefer it.
Thank you. Otis for nothing.
Nice. Dear Rochelle, sorry it's been a while since I last wrote to you. It's been quite a busy summer, but I have been thinking of you. It seems like yesterday, not last summer, that we were at Two Pines coding camp together. I've been playing my Commodore 64 a lot, especially Gunship, and I thought that maybe I might join the Air Force, but then I remembered that you can't save real life to tape, and so maybe I wouldn't. Plus, I'm probably too fat. School has been okay. I get bullied quite a lot, but Maggie helps me sometimes. I still don't get to eat dinner a lot because my lunch money gets taken, but Mrs. Flabberty, the dinner lady, quite often gives me a free hot dog. I like her. I'm saving up to get a 386. I have $46 so far, so I need $2,353 to go before I can get one. I played SimCity on the school computer because Queenie McJefferson had a copy, and it was so great. Maybe one day when I have it, you can come visit and we can play it together. It's mega cool. You can build a city and it grows as you play. I got to play it most because I'm president of Computer Club, so I could totally let you have a go. I've nearly finished my collection of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cards. I only have the special holographic card of April O'Neil and the really rare card of Leonardo deep-throating a double pepperoni to go now. Anyway, I better go as I promised Mom I'd help with the yard and I gotta get ready for club later. Write me back soon, okay? Twin Pines forever. Otis.
Nice.
Yes. I love that.
Twin Pines as well. Nice.
Okay. Are we ready
Oh, born
to play
ready.
Danger Things?
After that, yeah.
We emerge from the black, greeted by a breathtaking panorama of mountains and lush green plains. The camera gracefully descends, unveiling a sight familiar to some. The picturesque town of Sasquatch, nestled amid a vast expanse of trees and a towering hill. On screen, we see the words Wyoming Sasquatch 1989 materialize, setting the stage. Our lens then swoops towards the town, revealing a newly erected billboard that has replaced its predecessor. Our focus narrows and we witness families, their smiles devoid of life, entering a pristine newly built mall. Beneath the spectacle, the sign proudly proclaims the Green Ash Mall, as the epitome of shopping, accompanied by a company logo resembling a panther with the word Apex beneath it. The camera returns to the town, passing by the remnants of a once thriving bush, now withered and lifeless, and a fading sign hints at and says, Bigfoot Bush. The lens pans left, unveiling a vibrant diner. Leaning against it, an old neon sign flickers, reading Jam and Toast, complete with a neon alien chef holding a frying pan, humorously labeled Unidentified Frying Objects. The camera pivots back to the town, revealing a crying hill overflowing with campers donning various alien-themed merchandise. As we ascend the hill, the camera arrives at the summit, where a single uninterrupted waterfall now flows from the river. Descending with the water, we capture sprays hitting the lens, immersing us in this scene. Navigating Sasquatch streets, we pause at a run-down building, its sign displaying a man petting a dog with his thumb up somewhere. Reading Dr. Fauntleworth's veterinarium, some letters missing. Continuing down the street, we spot a colossal bronze statue of a Bigfoot symbolizing the town center. Zooming in, a plaque reveals it was donated by Apex. The camera traverses the town square. We catching a few mischievous kids graffitiing outside a dilapidated movie theater. A man emerges, chasing them away with a broom. The camera quickly ascends, revealing a colossal structure in the distance, contrasting starkly with the natural surrounding. As it approaches, a massive neon sign comes into view that says Green Ash Mall. with a tree icon by the side of it, bathing the tarmac car park in green and yellow hues. The camera gracefully circles and enters the mall through its revolving doors. Immediately, our eyes must adjust to the stark contrast between the natural light pouring in from outside and the sterile, illuminating glow of the overhead lights. Our ears are filled with the sound of Madonna's Like a Prayer playing through the mall's tannoy system, creating a reverberation that envelops the entire space. The camera gracefully sweeps through the bustling crowd of Sasquatch residents, spanning all ages. As it ascends to the second level, our attention is drawn to a familiar chicken statue. Beside it, a slightly overweight security guard nods off in his chair, revealing, and then we see the immensity of this mall, with sections still under construction, teasing us with coming soon posters. Our gaze follows the camera to a bustling multiplex where eager moviegoers queue up for Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. As the camera pivots, 2 stores immediately stand out. To one side, a sign reading "Nice Cream" beckons customers, while inside the staff cheerfully serve sundaes, their eyes hiding a hint of resentment. The camera then shifts its focus to Custard Chicken, a fast food joint. Here the employees sport slightly budget General Custer themed uniforms, their eyes portraying a similar animosity. The camera abruptly ascends, as if guided by an unseen force, until the town below becomes a mere speck, and then it halts, allowing us to hang there in suspended moment, with the clouds drifting by. This is where we begin our journey. In the town of Sasquatch in the year 1989, we fade to black. As the camera gradually fades in, we find ourselves in a tranquil forest, with a small campfire casting a gentle, warm glow on its surroundings. Seated by the fire is a man who exudes an air of wilderness expertise, blending seamlessly into the vast woods. His once neat brown hair has grown scruffy, and a beard adorns his face. We recognize him as Maggie Wheeler's father. Facing him is a teenage girl. What does Maggie look like now?
So, first of all, let me say I'm really glad you did the description for Maggie's dad there, because I was struggling to come up with anything that wasn't Nigel Thornberry. So I'm very happy. He looks way cooler than I would have. So Maggie is now 16 years old. She is, because she's on a weekend out in the woods with her dad, she's wearing jeans and work boots with a black vest and like a plaid shirt over the top. She doesn't have a beanie anymore, because her hair is kind of, you can tell that her hair is normally quite big. They've been out in the woods for a couple of days, so it's been rained on and it's gone frizzy, but she sports a perm these days. She's big. Nice. She's big on big hair. But while she's out with her dad, it's more casual. She's enjoying cutting loose from the modern world for a little while, and just sitting toasting marshmallows.
As you are toasting marshmallows, he speaks to you. So, how are you doing, honey? Honey bun, baby girl. Cool back. Yeah. How are you doing?
Yeah. I'm okay, I guess. I just, school's okay. It's nice to have some time out here. The campaign's been really busy.
Yeah, I mean, how's that going, the campaign to...
I'm to be class president.
Yeah,
president of the student council. Hey, it's not easy, Dad. I mean, Otis won't help. Otis used to help me. He used to print all the. He's got this computer club. He's got all of these computers. And I said, can you just make a campaign flyer for me, and just print like 1,000 copies and send them to everybody in town? And he said that's not how computers work. And I know it's how they work. That I've seen it on TV. And
that's your mother's side of the family. Otis is a strange guy. A kid, sorry. Strange kid.
It sounds like his hangout.
I'm right here. I'm sitting behind you.
Oh, Jesus. How's your mother?
Yeah, mom's good. You should come in and talk next time you're when we go back. Maybe you can stay for dinner or something. She's been doing a lot of work with the Darners and trying to get the sock museum, the expanded sock museum reopened, and I've been helping out a lot of church and a lot of the events. She does a lot of good in the town, Dad.
Yeah, she also does a lot of bad in the town. Sorry.
Dad, it's a complicated. It's not her fault. She's just very busy, Dad. She does a lot of. She's got to take care of so many things. There's a lot of things going on that you and I just don't understand. I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure there is. Is she taking care of you?
Yeah, of course she's taking care of me. She bought me a new bike. I've been riding that one from when I was a kid for years. She got me a new one. It's purple. It's got a light on it. It's, she let me work on the abstinence campaign with her. We do all sorts of fun stuff.
Have you talked to Robbie much?
Yeah, we write letters. And she kind of gets up and goes over takes another log that they've been chopping and just chucks another one on the fire and just kind of absent-mindedly just kind of nudges at it with a stick and prods it in. And it's like, I get that he has to stay away for longer, I mean, we all know that Laramie is the best place in the entire world to study science. That was established. And I'm sure he's going to be a great scientist someday. I just, I wish he'd come home more often.
Yeah, I wish he'd talk to his father as well.
Dad, I
don't know, I just feel so alienated from everything that happened. And
aliens?
Oh my God!
Sorry.
Just feel like I'm out here and I can't connect to anything. I can't connect to you. I can't connect to your brother. I can't connect to you.
Dad, you've always been able to connect. I love coming out here. It's just that it's complicated. I have school and I have to be there during the week. But I love coming here. I love coming here at weekends. She kind of listens. She's like, "What's that bird? What's that bird sound, Dad?"
Oh, that. That is the Squatchian Finch.
The Squatchian Finch. That sounds like a horrible salad.
Or a quiche.
It's definitely like
It's like a place called Squatch. Like, where did it come from?
it's definitely like a Jim Henson character, isn't it?
I'm a Squatchian Finch.
Wow, I've never heard one of those before.
They're pretty rare around here. Pretty rare.
Even though they're from Squatch.
Only ever found in Squatch, but not very often.
What do you think of the new mall, Dad? I think it's pretty cool. We should go sometime.
I don't know. These big corporations keep coming in. These small towns take everything over, and then it becomes a city, and then cities become drug-fueled places, and people die. I don't know.
We're just flashing forward to a cyberpunk campaign. Wow, kids on laser bikes.
Yeah. Mega City 1.
Canada.
I don't know. I prefer the simplicity of living out here in the woods with the the Squatchian finches.
You and me both, Dad.
Finches.
If Nancy Reagan taught us anything, it's that drugs are terrible.
Oh, and what about those kids at school? You know, those ones you were hanging out with? Look, I want to tell you, I don't like them. I don't like they get you in trouble, and then you get in trouble, and then your grades slip.
Dad, they don't get me in trouble. I just have other things that I'm interested in now. They're good kids. They're Randy's smart and brave, and Benny's strong, and Otis does stuff with computers.
And he's your cousin.
Yeah, and he's
Don't
my
forget
cousin.
that.
All right, yeah, he's my cousin.
You forgot that about 4 years ago. Seem to overlook that, but he is your cousin.
I know he's my cousin.
Okay, I'm
glad we reestablished that. That's fine. We had to clearly mention.
Any one of the three of you could have forgotten that, really.
Yeah, it's true. I did.
And Mitch is great.
All right, well, look, just keep your head down. Get your grades at the end of the semester, and then you can go on to do great things. I'm sure of it. You've only got a few months left, and then that's it. You're out on the big wide world. I want to see you do good in life.
I know, Dad. Also, I've got another year left. I'm not a senior yet, but that's fine.
Oh yeah. Like I forget how schools work.
We're out of money and you're leaving school.
Yeah.
Not quite in the big wow.
I got a letter at the station yesterday. Now I didn't want to tell you because I didn't want it to ruin
the Park Ranger Station.
Yeah, I didn't want it to ruin our weekend together. So look, take this.
What?
He hands you a letter.
There are props. Guys, there are props. And it's written in like a scripty kind of font. Hey, it's Freddie Johnson, the caterpillar guy. Yes, that's right. I'm still using it years later. It's my thing. Anyway, I've never ever wrote a letter before because it's kind of cool. No, but it's kind of cool. Maybe I can be Freddie Johnson, the letter guy, huh? This guy's a dork. Anyway, my parents are away this weekend, and I know we don't hang out as much anymore, but I was wondering if you wanted to come over Sunday and stay the night. What? Like a sleepover? Like a sleepover, because that would... Not like a sleepover, because that'd be super mean, super lame, but if you wanted to, then cool. Maybe we could break into my mom and dad's liquor cabinet? Then on Monday we can all go to school together like old times, the old gang back together again. Please come. I miss you guys. I need to talk to you about something. I keep seeing something in my dreams. It's freaking me out. Maybe it's something to do with that thing that hurt Deke. I don't know. Anyway, it's probably nothing. Nothing that a caterpillar guy can't handle.
Did you read that out loud in front of your dad?
Yeah.
Shit.
Dad, why is the caterpillar guy inviting you to a sleepover at his house?
No, it's for you. I think it's for you.
All right.
I don't think Freddie Johnson wants me to come over. But I hope you're not gonna You're not gonna drink. Look, I can drop you off. We can end the weekend early. Like I can drop you off tonight. It's you should do it. You know, it's. I know that I was saying that you should avoid these kids, but you know, maybe you should be around people your age, and like you said, they're your friends.
Maggie's not sure, but the thing about the dreams has just caught, like, since reading that, she's like just looking around. Yeah, you're right. We should go. It'd be cool to hang out. You know, I like Freddie Johnson, and if they're thinking of breaking into the liquor cabinet, there's going to be underage drinking. Then somebody should call the cops on them. So I should be there to make sure that nobody does anything stupid. Especially if he's inviting everyone. Otis could be there. Otis could do something stupid.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. You that guy's an idiot.
Wait, did her
I've
dad
got
go?
a computer your ass.
Did her dad go from saying that you don't like her friends and you shouldn't hang out with them to go hang out with your friends? You should hang out with them.
Yeah,
I think that's,
Yeah,
that's
and
what
also-
happened. Yeah,
also
360.
He's worried about the town becoming a big city and drugs and alcohol and stuff like that, and then cool with underage drinking.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it. Because as long as it's from your parents' liquor cabinet and not like the cyberpunk bar around the corner, it's okay. It's all right. So.
I mean, I know, I'm getting real skeevy vibes from Freddie Johnson. Not that we didn't have them before.
The caterpillar guy.
Caterpillar.
I mean, desperation.
Dad, yes, that's true.
Sounds-
Dad, don't worry, I won't do anything stupid. And she just kind of looks off into the darkness of the woods as if she's kind of remembering stuff, and just narrows her eyes and just under her breath to herself just goes, "What do you know, caterpillar guy?"
Fade to black. The scene unfolds. We fade up. We find ourselves in a bustling high school classroom in Sasquatch, where the air is filled with the soft hum of computers. In the midst of all this, 3 teenagers adorned with youthful features, complete with freckles and braces, stand out. Positioned in the forefront of the room is a portly teenaged boy. Otis. What does James, what does Otis look like?
What does Otis look like? He is now 16, so he's grown up a bit. He has a side parting. It's a bit more sort of lank, not like dirty, but like teenage hair just gets a little bit more oily. So it's just a bit like that. But he's generally quite smart. He's wearing a sort of short-sleeved button-up shirt that's quite plain, some stone-washed blue jeans and some white trainers, but there's seen better days. He is wearing glasses, and he's got sort of light dappling of teenage acne, but only a little bit, like just the normal stuff. He's not like a sort of a hideous person. He's also got a really big chunky... no, he hasn't got a really big chunky. He's still got his Casio Databank watch, his prized Databank watch on.
Nice.
And also in his top pocket, he's got a few pens. And there's definitely like the line where you put your biro in your pocket, but you forget to click the nib, and it goes. There's a little line. He's got that sort of thing. Like he's sort of like that, and he looks sort of quietly happy. This is his happy place. He likes being in the computer room. He likes the computer club.
One of the boys teenagers addresses you. Otis.
Yeah.
How do you change the RAM on this computer?
Okay, well, it's real simple, but I'll show you again. And he just goes over, and with a deftness that belies his large size, his lots of fingers, he starts to sort of switch and change. And again, there's a confidence in him doing this. Like he's in his bad place, and he's like, yeah, you want to put that there, and don't touch this because they'll cause static electricity, and you don't want to short out your parts by static electricity, and so blah 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 blah, blah, and he starts fixing it. There you go.
Wow, you're so cool, man.
Yeah.
You could do anything.
Yeah, computers of the future.
I bet you're a hit with the ladies.
No. No.
You really?
No, although I have a pen pal.
No way.
Yeah.
Hey, Jeffer, he knows a lady. He's got a pen pal for a lady. What's her name, man?
I don't want to tell you.
Why?
Because she's my pen pal.
What? She could be my pen pal.
No. Don't make me ban you from a computer club again.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Do you think computers will ever run our lives?
I totally want a computer in my brain when I'm older. I think by the time I'm 50, then computers will be inside people's brains. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Do you think they could put computers in my glasses?
No, that's stupid.
Yeah, that is stupid.
Yeah, better in your eyes. If you got computers in your eyes, then you could just follow the computer around all the time. But you could use the glasses. It would make you feel sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Jeffers. Jeffers.
You know he doesn't speak.
Yeah, I know. He's too scared.
He just squints all the time.
He always eats those peanuts.
Yeah,
Why is he always eating peanuts?
never shares them.
Okay. Hey, I was thinking maybe,
Yeah,
after school
yeah.
one day.
No.
No?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, I was just
What?
going to say that maybe. And as he says that, the door is pushed open, slams against the
You're going to say
wall.
slams open, weren't you?
Yeah,
Slams is a trigger word, isn't it?
It's pushed open and it slams against
Jesus.
the door. In walking 3 built teenagers, all in varsity jackets and stonewashed jeans, white Converse, white Nike trainers.
Yeah, they're way cooler than my white
Yeah.
shirts. Mine are like sort of like store-bought Walmart.
Yeah.
Plimsolls.
One of them addresses the room. Well, look at it!
Oh my
It's
god!
the fucking nerds. How's your fucking computers, nerds? He pushes Jeffers. Jeffers sort of just doesn't say anything. Just sits there by his computer. He's visibly scared.
But
What about you, fluffer?
what do you want?
Oh, nothing. We just came to say hi.
Okay, hi.
How you doing, fluffer?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are you okay there? You
Yeah.
fucking nerd.
Okay.
Me and my friends, we're pretty hungry, and we wanted to know if you and your little fucking pipsqueak friends would give us your fucking lunch money.
Yeah.
What
And
do
he's like-
you want to do?
Otis is already fishing in his pocket to get his lunch money out. Like literally, this has happened before. It's like he's like, shh. Yeah, sure. There you go.
Oh, you're all right, fluffer. He pats you on the back, really quite hard.
It's like it makes it sound like slapping ham.
Yeah. The other two are sort of just
slapped herbs.
The other two are sort of laughing at everything this guy says. One of them has got 3D glasses on, like Back to the Future. And they're like, yeah. He says to you, "Hey, what's that?" He looks at the SimCity box on the shelf in the computer room, and he goes, "Oh, SimCity?
Yeah. No, that's nothing.
Oh, it's nothing.
No.
It's nothing. Oh,
No, it's just yeah.
so you wouldn't give a shit if I..." And then he starts ripping the box open.
No, please don't do that. Please.
He gets the CD-ROM case in his hand. He goes, "Oh, what?
Please.
Please, what?
Please don't do that. That's
Beg me."
please don't smash SimCity.
"You're a fucking loser." And he drops it on the floor.
Like Otis just dies for it. There's no shame here.
The computer club finishes up. This isn't a weekend, so it's kind of like they've given you access to use the computer.
It's kind of
club.
after school
Yeah.
breaks, but break time.
These little scenes take place in different times. So yours took place at the weekend. Maybe yours took place at the end of Friday or something.
and generally, if you want to find Otis, look in the computer room.
Yeah.
That's probably where he'll be. So breaks and recess and off school and stuff.
You head back to your just before you leave. The guy that you were in with in the computer room just looks at you and goes, I'm sorry, man. That was...
Don't worry.
We're gonna get those guys one day.
Yeah, we're gonna get with the computers.
Yeah.
Yeah, one day we'll tell the computers to
Maybe we can give them a virus.
Yeah, or break their legs. From the knees down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I'd really like to do that. Anyway, I'm going to finish taping this up. He's taping together the SimCity box, like, as carefully as he can. God. It's fucked as well. Like, it's all ripped and torn and twisted. It's like, but he's sort of gently smoothing it out to paste it all back together.
You,
after
you sellotape it back together, you head back to your locker to find a sort of letter sticking out of it. This letter is the same one that Maggie got.
I don't have any more lunch money. What is this now? Oh my... Oh.
You read it. It's from Freddie Johnson.
The caterpillar guy.
You don't have to read it out, but it's...
Just in case you want to see any bits from it.
Yeah.
Why would you go in the liquor cabinet? Okay. That's weird. Okay, maybe I better speak to Maggie about this. Freddie Johnson. Not seen him in years.
Even though he's in the same school.
He went. I'm not had anything to do with him.
Yeah, true.
It's just stuff. Unless he comes to computer. Actually, what I've done, he's still at school. Right?
He still comes to
What a
school, but
fucking
you don't.
dweeb.
It's like one of those
Why the
things.
fuck did he write us all a letter?
Well, because you guys
It
don't
was the
speak to him.
80s,
You're like
Scott.
in your own, you're in your own.
Yeah.
Like classes and like little friendship groups.
And also, this is gonna be weird, Scott. But like, phones didn't exist. You couldn't text people. You had to write them letters.
Yeah, but all right, fine.
Didn't
I'm just
get
saying
letters?
we're in close proximity than having to text someone. But yeah, sure. Right.
Well, phones
also a little
But
bit.
if you wanted to say something like, you get a note from a paramour, or you get.
I don't know what size schools you guys went to. I just went over to them and talked to their face.
What?
He's
You never got a
also
note from a
very
girl?
socially-
Like, junior school, I got little notes.
All right. No need to brag about it.
Go to a secret and read this. You never got notes like that.
You have to remember that we're all from, like, there's a generational spread around this table. Like,
How dare you? I am taking
Colin and
vitamins.
Drum are like Gen X. Like, on this side of the table are millennials, and James is from the greatest generation. And we thank you for your service.
So close to my age, Dan. I'm a millennial.
Younger than some of the people
You were doing
here.
stand-up in the millennium.
So
Also, I refute the Gen X slur. No disrespect to Gen X. Do you know what I mean?
Bart
I'm just
Simpson was
saying.
Gen X.
Bart Simpson was Gen X.
Why aren't you Gen X, Cole? You listen to rap by candlelight.
Yeah, it's true.
It's because he lives on a boat, though.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's such a Gen X thing to do.
Yeah.
So Gen X.
Yeah.
It really does sound like Freddie Johnson went to ground after the incident.
yeah,
It's just been like
Well,
building
that's the thing.
a
I
case
mean,
for
like,
years.
because if also, if none of us have really been speaking to him, he's not going to come up to us and say, "Hey, can you come to my house?" You know what I mean? If he's worried about something, he's going to.
It's is he?
He went from the coolest. He was the coolest kid in school, right?
Yeah.
And then there was a significant fall, and now he can barely talk.
Now he's like Freddie Johnson of the pipes. Like he just lives in the vent. So it's sort of little notes come out. It's like
We don't talk about Johnson.
Yeah, right.
oh my God, did you hear what happened to Freddie Johnson? Let me tell you what happened to Freddie Johnson.
Oh my God. But that happens like if you stop socializing with a kid in school, people can like just stop existing for you and still be in the same school, and you just don't hang out, and then you're totally separate.
Yeah.
Cool. We fade to black on that scene, and then once again, as the scene gradually comes into focus, we step into the world of Mitch or Mickie Stableman. The house itself seems to bear the weight of time and wear, reflecting the challenges of its owner as it faces in maintaining it. As we venture inside, we find ourselves in Mr. Stableman's bedroom, where he lies upon the bed. It is immediately apparent that the pallor of his skin. That's it.
Pallor.
The pallor of his skin mirrors the pristine white of the sheets beneath him. An oxygen tank stands sentinel by his bedside, connected to his nose by a slender tube. Despite the diligent efforts to maintain his appearance, his cheeks are marred by a series of razor cuts. On the opposite side of the room, a teenage girl sits. What does Mitch Stableman look like?
Well, she has. She's bulked up quite a lot. She's been going to the gym a lot, so she's sort of yeah, like, you know, she's gotten bigger. She's doing a lot of weights. She's sort of overcompensating, and you know, feeling like she needs to be strong physically and mentally, and that's you know, sort of coming out. You know, like you can see it on her body. She also cut her hair, so she's got very curly hair, but she's cut it sort of reasonably close to the head. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of. You know, it's a bit. I think. Did I compare it to Collins when we did the?
Yeah, you did. Yeah,
and that's where we got. What was it that you were compared to? We're going to move on. We're not gonna, Sigourney Weaver. Let's say Sigourney Weaver. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, it's a sort of Sigourney Weaver aliens type vibe. In fact, yeah, another Aliens reference. What's her name? The Just Show Me Where They Are. What's her name? I can't remember what her name is.
Oh, Vasquez.
Vasquez, yeah. She's got a bit of a Vasquez / Sigourney Weaver vibe going on. You know, she wears her gym stuff just all the time, which is, you know, like it's not a vest, you know, it's not like stuff that was made for the gym, because in the 80s you just wore an old t-shirt that you ripped the arms off, so it's that kind of thing, and you know, and sort of like sweat shorts, I guess, that kind of vibe. Yeah, I don't know. There's probably something on the t-shirt. I can't remember what, but she would have nicked it from her
Danger
from her
dad.
Danger podcast, probably. So that's what she looks like.
Cool. You sit there, and all of a sudden, your dad wakes up coughing.
Hey. She brings over a glass of water. Hey, Dad, here you go.
Thanks, honey.
How you feeling?
100%.
You gotta stop trying to be brave, Dad. You're gonna kill yourself that way, okay? I saw that you'd gotten up. I saw all the pictures on the table. You trying to work an old case or something? Like, you need to rest.
It's just that Frasco boy. I worry about his father.
I know. I knew that.
There's something about him that doesn't.
I knew that was his pictures of his dad.
Work. There's something that doesn't add up. I don't like you hanging out with him.
Look, he's a good kid, okay? I mean, he's kind of an idiot, but he's okay. He's not a criminal. He just likes baseball. Kind of lame.
You shouldn't be hanging out here all the time looking after your father. You should be with your friends and teenagers.
Hey, look, I don't care about that, Dad, okay? I mean, I just want to make sure you're okay? I really, really need you to get through this, all right? I need you to... Just get better, okay? Can you do that for me?
I'm trying, honey. I'm trying.
Okay.
How's your classes going?
Yeah.
You're not skipping, are you?
Not all of them. Only the ones that are important, Dad. Look, you got to stop working these old cases, okay? All right, you've been sent home in order to get better, and when you do get better, then you can go back to work, okay?
But it's my life. What am I if I'm not a police officer?
You're my dad, okay? You're my fucking dad, all right? Okay?
I want you to know. I want you to know, Mickie, that I'll always be here for you, no matter what.
I know.
I'm sorry. I was blind when your mother passed. I was angry. I was angry. I was the worst thing I should have done.
It's okay, Dad.
I should have protected you.
Look, Dad. It was a tough time for both of us, okay? And we both did things. You know, we both acted in ways that were
I've wasted so many years being angry when I could have spent them loving you the way you needed.
Look, you're going to get plenty of time for that, Dad, okay? You're going to get plenty of time. And until then, until you feel better, don't worry, okay? Because I've got you, okay? Just rest, take your meds. She goes and gets some pills from off the dresser. You got to remember to take these, okay? It's important.
I'm trying. You see when he's talking to you, see one tear fall down his cheek. Anyway, that's enough of that, huh? This came in the letterbox today.
What?
He hands you a letter. It is the letter from Freddie Johnson.
Freddie Johnson? The hell? Okay, thanks, Dad.
You should go.
Oh, you read it? You fucking read it?
Of course I did. I'm your father.
Always a cop.
He's a cop.
All right. Well, I guess, yeah, you can. All right. Well, I mean, thank you for your blessing, Dad. I don't know. I mean, Freddie Johnson's kind of a loser. I mean, I'll see if anyone else is going. Maybe, might be good to catch up with some of the old guys. As long as I can trust you not to get up out of this bed. Can I trust you to do that? You gonna stay here? That is not a trustworthy sound, Dad.
Fine. Okay. I will.
All right. All right. Here. I'm gonna leave the next set of pills. You got to take those in an hour and a half. Okay. I'm gonna leave that just here. Don't forget. In fact, I'll put a. She finds a watch, digital watch on the side, and puts a
a timer.
That's gonna beep when you have to take your next pills. Okay.
Okay.
You got water there. Okay. And
I'm fine.
I'll check out what's happening. I'm gonna make a few phone calls, see if anyone else is going. Okay. Just rest. All right, Dad. And stop looking into Bobby's dad. That's crazy. Okay.
There's something about him.
He is absolutely Hank from Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
We fade to black on that scene.
These are so good.
I think we've got time for one more, maybe.
Let's get them done.
Just get them done. Yeah, just keep going.
As the scene gradually materializes, our gaze is drawn down to a vibrant expanse of a baseball field where the lush green grass is intersected by pristine white markings. Adjacent to this, a batting cage comes into view, where a determined young teenage boy finely tunes his batting technique. His hands gripped the bat with unwavering resolve. Approaching him is a seasoned man in his 60s, his hair resembling chalky strands, and donning a baseball cap adorned with the high school team's colors. Well, that's one hell of a swing you got there, kid. We see Benny Frasca. What does he look like?
All right. Like the same, but taller and gangly. He still wears the New York Yankees baseball cap, and the hair that's coming out from underneath is quite obviously greasy. He wears a baseball vest, but it's got a picture of Jean-Claude Van Damme on it.
You're doing good there, kid.
Thanks.
Mighty strong.
Thanks, Creepy Joe.
You should be getting home. Shouldn't be batting all times.
Listen, I got a little bit of time before I gotta go to work, so I tend to use it batting here, even though I don't play with the team no more.
Listen, there's
Who are you?
I'm Coach Peterson.
What the fuck? Are you serious?
I coach you in sport all the time, kid.
Ah, okay.
Don't you remember? No,
It was not written on either of my character sheets.
nope. Yeah, I created them all by myself.
Okay, and you gotta let me know then before we do a scene. I cannot read fucking minds.
Of course, I'm Coach Peterson.
Coach Peterson. That's right. Sometimes I get confused with Peterson. He's different.
Look, Frasco, there's gonna be a baseball game. I want you to make sure you're ready for that game.
Coach, I don't know.
It's against the Bee Stings, and we need to take them down.
What context do I have for the Bee Stings?
The Bee Stings are a rival town team baseball, college team baseball team. Team baseball team. Team.
Nailed it.
So you know that they've had a long rivalry with those.
I don't know, Coach. I'm kind of past that stuff now. Like, what does it matter? It doesn't change anything. You don't know. You could be playing against a rival team, and then bam, your hometown gets a thing happen to it. I don't know what that is. I don't know why you're looking at me like that. It could be anything. How close is the game to water?
As you start like practice swinging, he grabs your bat with one hand and goes, "Frasco, you could get a chance to be in the minor league baseball teams. Then you go to the major leagues, and then you could be one of the best, like Babe Ruth."
I know. Yeah, but how many kids you said that to in your life, huh, Coach?
None. You've got what it takes, Frasco. You've got the spunk. And I don't say that to a lot of teenagers.
I hope not.
Look, there may be scouts at the game. If you go there, we beat them. They may offer you a contract in one of the minor league baseball teams. Then that's your sure way to get out of this university, college, whatever the fuck it is.
You're very excited. I know. I think about it. When's the game?
2 days.
2 days? you, what the? Hey, wow, you did not give me a lot of time to, if only people lived in close proximity to each other in this small town, this small school. I hope someone invents phones soon. Jeez. Okay, I will think about it for maybe 24 hours. How's that?
Think about it. But think about it long and hard.
Your face is so scary.
Because I need you. This town needs you.
What relevance does this have to the town?
We gotta beat those Bee Stings.
Oh, God. Okay.
That coach is my enemy.
Yes.
Why? What did he do?
It doesn't matter now.
Guys, you used to train together, or used to
Oh yeah,
sleep together, or
we used to train together.
Oh my God, it was the second one. Okay, it was the second one.
Oh yeah, we used to fucking train. Sorry. Anyway, just keep your head up. Make sure you don't swing too far.
Coach, I don't even want to swing it at all anymore.
You can figure that out. You're a kid.
Oh, okay.
But for now, do what I tell you.
You're really up and down, Coach.
You're a good kid. One of the best in my class.
Do you teach a class as well as teach the sports team?
Yes. I teach physical education.
That's who I know you are. Okay, cool. Hey, I heard smokes were good for you. Is that true?
Maybe.
Because I know that you have smoked.
Yeah? What of it?
But you coach a baseball team and do PE, so...
It's the 80s. Still. Almost.
Fair it is. Bloodsport came out last year. That's why I've got this vest on.
He's a good fella, that Van Damme.
You ever met him, Coach?
No. I've also changed my voice drastically through this scene to go lower and lower.
It's okay. It's the first game. Often happens.
Just finding my voice. Oh, God. All right, listen. Oh, by the way,
What?
somebody left this on your kit in the
Surely
gym.
we're not leaving each other notes on each other's kit.
It's the 80s, man.
That means he just walked by my clothes and didn't say anything as he looked at me training out in the yard. Oh God, what the fuck?
Coach opened his
No, he didn't open it. He didn't open it, but it's got like your name on it. He goes,
Benny Frasco.
must be something important to leave on your kit while you're training.
Yeah, I guess. The caterpillar guy. Oh, I remember him. You know, the caterpillar guy.
Who?
What? I don't remember his name.
What do you know?
Caterpillar guy. You know the guy who used to be cool? Frankie Jason. Freddie Johnson. That's him.
I don't know that guy. All I know is sport.
Why did you spend so long fucking asking me then for, huh?
Huh?
Never mind. All right.
See you later.
Oh, you're gone?
Yep.
You don't want to see me read the letter so I can have someone to bounce off when I finish reading it?
Okay, yeah, all right.
Shit,
fine.
man. Come on. Freddie Johnson. Sounds pretty skeezy. Oh, it looks like he's invited the people that were involved in the alien thing.
What?
What?
What did you say?
How close are you to me? Ain't your hearing fucked up or something like that?
It's the 80s. All the scenes are shot with you really close.
He's just, he's getting pummeled by the automatic baseball machine that's shooting things shooting baseballs at him.
That guy is a loser, but it sounds pretty skeezy. And if he's invited the girls, I'm going to go along to make sure he doesn't try anything weird with caterpillars.
Nice. We fade to black on that scene.
Oh, Coach Peterson, instant classic.
Yeah.
As the last scene unfolds, we find ourselves in a teenage boy's bedroom. Randy's room exudes a charming simplicity with a single bed nestled against serene blue walls that have retained their childhood allure over the years. In one corner of the stand stands a vintage 1970s record player, though nowadays Randy's musical tastes have shifted to nostalgic embrace of cassette tapes, leaving his cherished vinyl records to gather a subtle veil of dust. Adorning the walls adjacent to his bed, a Takes a Nation Millions to Hold Us Back Public Enemy poster stands as a testament to his enduring love for the iconic music. Beneath the bed, a treasure trove of memories reside within an old box, a flashlight, a remarkably decent camera that once held his fascination during his 15-year-old self's adventures, and other relics of the past. Across the room, a desk is adorned with pristine white lamp, crowned with a pile of casually discarded clothes, a diminutive television, and a nostalgic allure of an Atari 7800 system, accompanied by classic games like Donkey Kong, Galaga, and Asteroids and Double Dragon. A mirror graces one side of the room, reflecting moments in time, while a simple shelf cradles 3 baseball hats. Among them, one proudly bears the emblem of the Wisconsin Badgers. Another is a vintage Disney World hat that whispers of a cherished vacation. And a third, a baseball cap bearing the name Sasquatch, a nod to the quaint French town Miriam hails from. Lastly, a poster of a cult film, Beetlejuice, adorns another wall, while adding a touch of whimsy to the haven of nostalgia and simplicity. The boy has a cordless phone to his ear. What does Randy Garcia look like?
Randy is pretty much just the same. He's just a little bit taller, a little bit bigger, a little bit broader, because he was 15 last time we saw him. So was it 15? 14.
Yeah.
It would have been 14, right? So now he's 17 years old. And he is, his hair is a little bit longer, still straight. He's got like a side part, and it's almost Edward Furlong-esque, but not as dark. A little bit more like Styles from the movie Teen Wolf, not the series. He's wearing like stonewashed jeans with roll-ups. His white Adidas sneakers are just been kicked off by the bedside. He's got white socks on with blue and red stripes at the top.
Nice.
And he's wearing a white t-shirt with Sigourney Weaver's face on it from Aliens. And he's got like a red jacket, like I want to say like a Burberry jacket, but it's not a Burberry jacket. Do you know what I mean? That sort of style of jacket, that kind of red kind of. It's not leather. It's not waterproof. It's just like a material, almost like a corduroy. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, that sort of jacket. And he's just.
You were on the phone You're on the phone on a collect call from France.
Wow.
To somebody.
Oh my God.
To somebody that you may know. You hear a young teenage girl on the other end, Miriam.
Sick.
Hello?
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Oh my God.
Randy. Oh, it's so good to hear you.
It's so good to hear your voice.
It's
How
so
have you
good
been?
to hear my voice too. Sorry, I don't mean to be shitting on you.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Like, what's going on?
Oh, nothing. My mother is... Sorry to any French listeners we have.
None left after 5 years of this.
My mother has just gone to...
Your mom's got where?
Just gone to the supermarché to buy some biscuits.
It's actually quite Scottish. That's the thing. It's like Fulton's just wearing some eyeliner.
You know what's interesting when you say biscuits? Do you mean like cookies?
Oui.
Because we call those cookies. If you say biscuits here, it means like a thing you have with this sauce.
Oh no, you
Yeah, like a
have
big-
such funny things to tell me, Randy.
Yeah, it's America, you know.
I miss you.
I miss you too. You still at school or?
Have you told your parents you see I'm getting into it now? I can do it.
It's great.
Okay.
Flawless.
Have you told your parents that you have called me? If this will cost you so much money.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. Fuck it, you know. If they, what are they gonna do? They've already grounded me for something, and they want me to get a job and all that shit. So, what else? What else can they do?
I wish you could come to Paris. Oh, sorry, the outside of Paris to Sasquatch. I would love to show you around the streets.
What kind of things do you have in Sasquatch?
We have a cafeteria.
What's it called?
It's called Cafeteria. It's owned by a man named Terry.
What do you have for like breakfast over there? Because it's kind of not breakfast anymore.
Croissant.
Is that what you have at the cafe?
Oui. And so, mother sometimes buys me a coffee, even though I'm not allowed to. But I sometimes have one anyway. It makes me very loopy.
The coffee here is awful. Everybody drinks it. But
Yeah, the
it's just
diner you
kinda-
took me to when we went to, it was not very good.
Yeah.
I'm turning more German now.
I don't think I've ever had a croissant.
I will take you to the place when you come to France. I will take you there.
I'd love to come to France.
Look, I have to go, but
Okay.
could you do me one last thing?
What?
Could you sing the song that I love you to sing?
I've never sang a song.
Randy Pops, please
All right,
sing me
all
the
right.
song.
1989's the number. Another summer. Sounds of the funky drummer.
She's like, yeah, thank. Well, okay.
That's
I will-
okay.
I go now. Okay.
Oh, are there any French rappers you can?
There is Dr. He,
Dr. Ray.
Dr. He,
Okay.
and there is Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg.
Okay. I'll go to my local library and see if
Have a
they've got
look.
any.
I will try and find some more before the next time you call.
Okay.
Okay, I love you.
Wow.
I mean, no,
Get
I
pretty
mean,
clingy there.
I mean, she hangs up.
He sits there just with the phone in his hand. He can't believe what he's just heard.
You hear a knock on your door.
He slams the phone down, tucks it under his, even though they know he's got a phone, tucks it under his pillow. What?
It's your dad on the other side of the door. Now, Randy, come on now. I can hear you with that phone.
What do you
It's gonna
want?
cost a lot of money. Now, I've been recast Okay, in this season.
Yeah, it's the guy from
Back to the Future.
Yeah. And also
he's
American Gods.
Yeah.
Now it's gonna cost a lot of money, and I have to go back to the bank. So you need to stop with that.
I wasn't making. Someone called
Will you
me.
open this door?
They called me. You can open it. It's not locked.
He opens it. You see your dad. He definitely just resembles the dad from Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Slater?
Huh?
Is it Christian Slater?
No, it's, I can't remember his name. But yeah, he looks like he's got like black rimmed glasses. He's definitely like changed since in those 4 years. He's got weedier. He looks like hunched over. He used to be quite stocky, but he's not anymore. Randy,
What?
the bill last time was astronomical, and I need you to stop doing that.
Well, they called me. Okay, this time it wasn't even me.
Look, I gotta go to work on a Sunday, okay?
On a Sunday to the bank?
Yes. No matter, people want their money. Doesn't matter what time of day it is.
Only in Sasquatch does the bank open on a Sunday.
Now, if you could tell people stop giving you post, there's this letter that came for you, so take it.
Post on a Sunday?
I know.
Only in Sasquatch.
He shuts your room and
Dad!
leaves.
Dad!
He doesn't respond.
Damn it. I open up the letter.
It is from Randy. It's from Freddie Johnson.
From yourself. From the future.
Yeah.
Oh my God. The caterpillar guy. Oh my God. So, parents are away this weekend. Come over Sunday. That's today.
Nice.
Then on Monday, we all go to school together like old times. Okay. He folds the letter up and writes on the back of it, Dad and Mom, the other way around. Mom and Dad, I'll be back tomorrow evening after school. And then just a kiss. And then he grabs
Knife.
A gun.
grabs his bag with a knife and a gun in it. No, he grabs his bag, puts it on his back, puts his headphones on. He grabs a Snapple out of the fridge.
Yes. Nice.
Which might be 90s. But he grabs a Snapple out of the fridge and then runs out onto his bike and starts cycling.
Incredible.
With the sound of Beastie Boys singing through his ears.
And that's where we leave it for this episode.
Yes, we're back.
Yeah. It's a long episode.
It was Crispin Glover. Sorry, Crispin
There we
Glover.
go.
Yeah. Danny Glover.